2013 could go down as one of the most important years in the history of Pakistani democracy. America cares about Pakistan because the complex country is home to terrorists, nuclear weapons, and an opportunistic military. But now Pakistan is also the site of massive protests on the eve of new elections. The timing and the leader of the protests are a bit mysterious. The moderate cleric Tahir ul-Qadri has managed to develop an immense infrastructure almost overnight. How does this peace fit into Pakistan's deeply fraught political landscape? We asked former CIA officer and current Brookings fellow Bruce Riedel.
There is a battle underway in Pakistan today, a battle for the soul of the country. Before September 11th, 2001, there was one suicide bombing in Pakistan. Since then, there have been 300. Since September 11th, 45,000 Pakistanis have died in militant and terrorist-related violence. So you have an emergent middle class that wants to move the country into a more modern, progressive, tolerant way, but which is being held back by a military which remains consumed with the rivalry with India, by intolerance among many of the religious fanatics in the country, and by the weakness of the civilian government. The civilian government is led by President Zardari. His nickname in Pakistan is Mr. 10% because he allegedly got 10% on every contract that's been signed since his government came into office. It's probably a lie. It's more likely he got 15 or 20% on every contract. There's no question he's corrupt, but he is the most pro-American politician in Pakistan today, and the one whose vision of Pakistan as a moderate, tolerant, fairly progressive country is closer to what America would like than probably any other Pakistani politician around. Pakistani politics for the last several decades have been dominated by two political parties and really by two individuals. It's as if Pakistan was holding the 1988 election over and over and over again. Think of it as an American. If your choice for the last quarter of a century was Michael Dukakis and George Bush, wouldn't you be looking for something different? And that's one of the reasons why we see movements like Qadri's movement developing. He's emerged quickly as a critic of the corruption of the civilian government, demanding a reform process, pushing a moderate Islamist agenda. The question on everyone's mind, though, is where's the money coming from? How did this guy just arrive from Canada and be able to produce the infrastructure to put together demonstrations with up to 25,000, 30,000 people in the capital of Pakistan? And the conventional wisdom, I think, among Pakistan watchers is probably the Pakistani army and the Pakistani intelligence services. Later this spring, Pakistan's going to hold new general elections. And that's a significant moment for Pakistan. No elected Pakistani civilian government has ever filled out a full term in office. So if Zardari and the PPP can serve out a full term in office this year, it will be a significant, important milestone for Pakistani democracy. It may not look like much to outsiders, but for Pakistanis, this is a major step forward.